2 months ago, they froze a $42 million payment to Greece, saying that they're not going to give them any more money. That would have upset the people organising the bailout. Number two, they supported a Palestinian state, which is going to be up for a vote at the UN in September.
So the Arabs attack them. I mean, give me a break.
But number three, they're set to pull out of Libya on August the 1st, which they announced a couple of months ago. So three very good reasons why the globalists would be angry with them.
As usual, total precision from Watson. I want you to continue on that with Bob Chapman, but finishing up with Robert. What are your comments on that? That was what I was talking about earlier, that your government had been getting really crosswise with the establishment with every move they were making.
There's 99% of the time they follow the plan, but now there's elections coming up, and you divert a bit from the plan maybe for a while, and then so I'm not sure if it was a punishment as much as this had to happen somewhere to just continue stating what they want to state. So they looks like they just chose Oslo this time.
Yeah, unfortunately, and I've got intel, but also a gut feeling. Austin's one of their targets. So is Dallas, Chicago, Houston, because Gary Hart said that on Fox one time, giggling about it. They love to brag beforehand. Robert, anything else you'd like to add?
No, if you think it's coming to Austin, I'm just praying for you guys. This is not good. This is no fun. So now I think I have to go help rescue some people and do some voluntary cleaning up.
All right, sir. Well, if you'd like to take any photos or anything, too, that you see, we're going to put you on hold and give you my producer's internal email. We'll also give him Aaron's email, too, in case you're gone later tonight. Jaron, I'll have Aaron stay late. He loves to anyways. Can't get him out of here. He's such a hard worker. But Jaron does a great job as well over the weekend. He helps us get the Sunny Show produced. So send it to Jaron because he's on the ball, and Aaron. I'm going to put you on hold and give you both those internal emails. Please, any write-ups, any intel, any photos, we won't use your name. Please get them to us, Robert. Thank you so much.
I will. Thank you, sir.
All right, put him on hold, please, and give him your email, Jaron and Aaron's. Okay, incredible. Paul Watson, again, more statements. Recap those points you just made, and then I want Bob Chapman to comment on those points you made.
Well, just to add as well, Reuters are now saying that it's probably an alliance between Islamists and right-wing extremists. Of course, the guy who supposedly carried out the shooting was a blonde-haired Norwegian.
And that's the script. Okay, that's it. That came out in Reuters. Absolutely. I told you. I saw it in the tea leaves from all the data I integrate. I could see the scripting. Ladies and gentlemen, right-wingers in Europe absolutely hate the Muslims and try 24/7 to kick them out and are tried by government tribunals for saying, rout the Muslims. If you think right-wing militia groups and people are working with the Muslims, ladies and gentlemen, I got a bridge I want to sell you. Okay, Paul, now I'm getting freaked out. You got to admit, Paul, did I not absolutely 100% call this?
Well, yeah, I mean, we were talking about it in relation to Libya and Gladio because that was very active before in Europe.
Kurt wrote a story last week saying, will they run Operation Gladio in Europe to demonize Libya? So give me the Reuters headline, Paul. They're now saying Whitey working with al-Qaeda.
They're saying security experts say suspicion is likely to fall on both Islamist and right-wing extremists following the deadly bombing, and that's in Snap Analysis. No clear pointers in Norway twin attacks is the headline, but that's what so-called security experts are saying. But also there's a comment left by a Norwegian on Prison Planet, and his father is a dynamite expert, and he's saying that the evidence appears as if the explosion came up from underneath, and apparently there was road and sewer work going on in the days before, so it looks like something's come up from under the ground, just as in the case of 7/7 London bombings, and later being blamed on this car bomb.
We should have asked Robert that question. That's important. Here's Reuters, Snap Analysis, no clear pointers in Norway twin attacks, but then the first line says, suspicion is likely to fall on both Islamicist and right-wing extremists following a deadly bombing and a shooting at a political gathering in tranquil Norway. Why would a real right-wing group bomb something knowing it would destroy their credibility? Why would Muslims do that? Bob Chapman, your take on what Watson just covered.
Well, as I said just earlier, whatever their goal is, we don't know yet. We can guess at general goals, but this will go far beyond just one issue. They never do anything for one issue. There's always 3 or 4 things that they're trying to accomplish when they make a move like this. And I think the groundwork, as Mr. Watson pointed out, was all there. The pulling of troops out, freezing of funds going to Greece because I guess they didn't like the way the EU or the IMF or whomever was handling it. And one of the things that most people don't know in relation to Greece is that they are, and have been for many, many years, pro-Palestinian. And so I think that in order to hold the money up from going to Greece that they were supposed to contribute must have been a monumental thing for that government because they also are pro-Palestinian too. But as far as getting to the points of light as to where this is all headed, we're going to have to go over this more and more to find out exactly what they were up to, because it's a government operation, as you pointed out, and we got to find out where they're going with it.
Bob Chapman, stay there. Paul Watson, final segment with him coming up. Then it'll be Bob Chapman, Alex Jones, and your calls as we go into overdrive. The main radio broadcast will end in about 9 minutes, and then we'll be internet streams only at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv.
Are you tired of spending money for metal canning lids year after year? Then stop. Stop buying metal lids and get Tatler reusable canning lids. Made of USDA and FDA-approved food-grade plastic, Tatler canning lids let you safely store emergency preparedness foods for years. Traditional metal lids are single-use throwaways that contain BPA, but Tatler canning lids are indefinitely reusable and guaranteed to last a lifetime when used as designed for home canning and contain no BPA. Tatler lids are dishwasher safe, perfect for standard pressure or water bath canning, eliminate food spoilage from acid corrosion, fit standard mason jars, and are proudly made in the USA. Place orders by phone at 877-747-2793 or go to reusablecanninglids.com. That's 1-877-747-2793 or go to reusablecanninglids.com. That's reusablecanninglids.com. Tatler Reusable Canning Lids, the original since 1976.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Big Berkey water filters are in high demand. Storable foods are also in high demand. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has always kept our focus on the Berkey water filter products. But increasingly, our customers have been asking for storable foods. After months of research, BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com now offers great tasting, long-lasting, storable foods. These ready-to-eat meals are packed in airtight nitrogen pouches. All you do is just add water. And because they're sealed so well, they come with a 25-year shelf life. Combine our Berkey water filters, which are powerful enough to purify treated, untreated, or even stagnant pond water with our storable foods, and you have a winning combination. Remember, we offer free shipping on every order over $50, and GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 877-99-BERKEY. That's BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 877-99-BERKEY today.
right, Paul Watson in this segment. We're going to let him go and let him get back to work with these breaking reports at prisonplanet.com. And the whole next hour, I'm in a whole hour of Overdrive with Bob Chapman and your calls, 800-259-9231. And I'll be back live on the AM and FM dial this Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. live for the Sunday transmission. Bob waiting in the wings till we start the next hour. TheInternationalForecaster.com. Gold is above $1,602. Silver above 40, continuing. We'll look at the economics as well next hour with Bob. I did 3 hours for many years, then went to 4 hours, got the TV show coming soon, and then I'm addicted to doing 4 hours. But when the TV show launches, there will be no more Overdrive, except when there's these big breaking events, which other stations do too, but we're a network. It's just the information is absolutely key here. Paul Watson, we got 4 or 5 minutes left in this segment. Break down everything you've covered. You've really given us a lot of key clues and tidbits. Then the fact this is a multiple event attack, it stinks to high heaven. You throw the blonde hair into it. It follows the scripting for white al-Qaeda reaching a fever pitch in the preparation.
Well, what they're saying now is that it's pretty clear that this shooting that happened after the bombing is the main event. They're talking about 25 dead. And remember that this is being pinned on this 6'3" blonde Norwegian who dressed up as a policeman, tricked his way into this island complex dressed as a police officer by saying he was checking security after the bombing, and then started this massacre. And now they're saying that 25 dead are on the shore there. So it's definitely going to fall on the white al-Qaeda by the looks of it. But on the flip side, you've got this claim of responsibility from helpers of jihad, which has been reported by the New York Times, but has also been contradicted by others who are saying that this claim was never made. That's like helpers of Santa Claus. I mean, this is incredible. But the actual group that the New York Times is pinning it on is this group called, headed up by Mullah Krekar, called Ansar al-Islam. And Kurt Nimmo's posted a story on Infowars.com which points out that the leader of this group, Mullah Krekar, was approached in 2005 to work with the CIA. So he refused at the time, but there's definite intelligence connections to this group. Well, that's like a SWAT running the 7-7 and being MI6 and being protected. That's even Fox News and MSNBC admit that. Exactly. The Economist, which is a big globalist publication, is also speculating that left-wing renegade environmentalist angry at Norway's Arctic oil program may be involved. So, I mean, the kaleidoscope is still in a flux, and they're talking about all these different groups, but judging from the fact that 25 are now dead with this confirmed massacre by a blonde Norwegian man, I mean, it looks clear who this is going to fall on, and it's going to be, white al-Qaeda again. And as I said before the break, 3 very good reasons for Norway to receive a slap on the wrist. One, they're backing the Palestinian path to statehood at the UN, big vote which is set to take place at the start of September. Number 2, they announced they were pulling out of Libya on the 1st of August, so that obviously upset some people with NATO preparing this massive bombardment because it looks as if Gaddafi is now going to refuse to step down. And on that token, I note that Anders Rasmussen has vehemently come out in condemning this. He's become very public in the hours after it. And also this $42 million that they refused to send to Greece back at the end of May. So 3 very good reasons for Norway to get a slap on the wrist from the globalists with this bombing and shooting today. All right, or give them the political cover to get back under the globalist command base. Thank you so much, Paul Watson. We're coming back with a full hour of Overdrive. Your phone calls, Bob Chapman, and a lot more. We're going to cover the waterfront of key information, including the shutdown of the U.S. industrial system. Straight ahead, main transmission now is over.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal-Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps. that are triple concentrated and twice as good.